Welcome back to Under Oath. Attorney Jeff Kaufman here with my partner, Craig Lynd, an attorney who needs no introduction, but got one anyway.
Well, thank you, Jeff. That's very flattering.
Yeah, because they just call you the big dude.
That's also very flattering.
It's the big guy. I know.
Yeah.
You like the big
that.
guy thing.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, Valentine's Day.
Oh, Valentine's Day. Oh, my
In other
goodness.
words, my significant other's day. That's what they call it. My significant other's day.
Who
Because
calls
it's never
it that?
about you.
Who calls it that?
Every man. Because it's not my day, but I got to do a bunch of stuff.
Oh, yeah, well, that's true. Yeah, you got to do all the things.
Yes.
You have to do
Christmas is a
all
great
the-
day for me because I'm a Jew. I don't have to do
You
anything.
have to do all the goofy,
I get the day off, but
corny
nothing.
things. You got to get the flowers. You got to get the chocolate. You got to get the stuffed bear. You got to do all of it. They say they don't want it. Guys, they'll tell you, oh, don't do that.
Oof.
Whatever you do,
Don't buy into
listen
that.
to
Don't
them.
buy into that.
They want all
It's
of
a
it.
trap.
They want the flowers. They
trap.
want the teddy bear. They want the chocolate. They want to see effort. Don't buy into, don't go get me
Don't
anything.
worry about it. We've had enough of those.
Yes. Don't listen to that. That is a trap.
Yes.
Trust me.
Oof.
Go get all the stuff, all the corny things.
What am I going to do with another stuffed
Yeah,
animal?
yeah,
Not beat me to death with it.
You'd
That's what I'll
rather
have.
have that be the argument than, I can't believe you did nothing. You lazy SOB.
Well, they don't say it to you, though.
No,
they don't say it. They give you
they'll
that.
imply it. Yeah, if you have enough time, since that seems to be a problem for you, maybe you could get some milk on the way home. If you have enough time, and it'll be like that. And then you'll know, I screwed up by not getting her the flowers.
They
and
have that sound
and
they
the
do,
teddy
too.
bear. Yep. Get the stuff. Be that corny dude that gets all the Valentine's Day stuff.
Oh, I can't believe you did all this.
Yes.
It's so unnecessary.
Yes, and then they'll post pictures of it all over social media. This unnecessary thing that you did.
And
that they
piss
wanna
off
make sure
every
that all their
other
friends
woman
know.
who didn't
Yeah.
get all the stuff.
Oh, you're screwed if you don't do it. You have to do it.
And I had a routine I used to do about this when I did a little stand-up. And the routine was about Valentine's Day and the flowers, that the flowers have to arrive early. Because if they don't, it means everybody in the office got their flowers before yours. You know,
It needs to be there the 12th.
it had to be there. Like, yeah.
The
But
12th.
I mean, it's like at 8 o'clock, the bombs are going off in the office. And you're sweating, hoping that your
That's
your flowers
Jeff,
got there.
That is a great point. If your lady works somewhere, and this particular Valentine's Day is Saturday, all right, you will get a C, maybe C minus if you get her the flowers that show up on Valentine's Day. You want the A plus? Send the flowers to her office Wednesday before, so that everybody in the office can see that she is taken care of. She's loved. She loves that. Trust me.
Okay, guys, I want you to listen to these lines because I'm a little bit of a writer. I sent these early because you deserve 4 days, not just one.
Oh, that's good. You got that. You got that from ChatGPT. didn't
No,
you? Yes,
no,
you did.
no.
Oh,
I
you
just
lied.
came up with it. You know
You
why?
lied. You didn't come
Because
up with nothing.
if you don't, they're going to go, he was just cheap and didn't want to buy the flowers get delivered on Valentine's Day. Because the flowers are 3 times more expensive on the 14th than they are the 13th.
Are they?
Yeah.
I would think that the flower shops would be onto that scam by now. No,
because women are
I think
onto
the
that
whole
scam.
week. The whole week is expensive.
No, trust me. Look it up. Call it. Well, you never do it.
I never do it.
You have people.
What are you talking about? I
You
have
have
people.
people. You
No, I
don't call
don't.
the florist.
I absolutely call the florist.
I've been there.
No, I actually go to the florist. I
I
don't
have
call.
been there. I have been there. Where we have people. They go, hey, you want flowers with
a
Craig's?
couple of times.
You want
and
flowers with
earlier-
Craig's?
Yeah,
Craig's
yeah,
doing it. You
yeah.
want a pair too?
Yeah.
I go, well, Craig's doing it. You got people, man. See, he looks like he's a trucker. He looks like he looks like the guy who Superman runs across the counter in the Superman 1 movie, but he's not. He's got money. So don't pretend. You know, he wears the cock hat and the
I don't
hat
have
and the
money.
boots.
I don't have money.
He's got money.
I don't have any money.
But he's married to a Brazilian, which means she has money.
She has. Whatever I have is hers. If you
Yes.
don't believe me, ask her.
Now, legal issues. Valentine's Day always has a problem because let's say you buy her a nice gift. You buy her the engagement ring
On
on the
Valentine's
wedding day. And guys do that. I would not confuse the two. But for some reason, guys think this is a great day to get engaged.
No.
You have to make it clear it's not because
No.
then they start expecting it on that day.
You can't ever top that.
Ooh, never.
Every Valentine's Day afterwards is going to be disappointing. Don't do that to yourself. You're setting yourself up for future failure. Do not propose to her on Valentine's Day.
The first time I got married, it was Valentine's Day, and I got this nice gift. And I told her to close her eyes at the table.
You didn't take my advice.
This was I didn't know you. Okay, this was 30 years
This is
ago.
obvious.
This was 30 years ago when I was a lot
Dumb.
less intelligent than I am now. A little less intelligent. So what happened was I get her this nice bracelet. I go, close your eyes. And she opens it up. I got the bracelet. She thought I was going to give her a ring.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. And she kind of goes like this.
Now she's disappointed.
And I don't understand because I'm basically, one step off the chart in the evolution chart from ape, and I don't get it. And she's looking at me, and she didn't tell me for like a week later. She goes, "Well,
yeah,
you know,
can't ever. No, don't do the close. No, if you have a
never close your eyes. Don't be
or-
cute. Just break out the gift and make sure it's in a long box. It cannot be confused with a ring. In fact, put it in a big box. Go get Amazon, order like an inner tube or something.
Oh, careful. You don't get too big either, because then you're going to disappoint them that, it's this big box. And then I keep opening it up and it's a bag of Milk Duds.
Have you ever given a crappy gift like that? What's the crappiest gift you've ever given?
Oh, my gosh. I've given lots of crappy gifts. They're usually re-gifts. It's usually
Like
the
a bottle?
crappiest gift I've ever given is usually the crappiest gift I've ever got, because I don't actually use it. I just rewrap it and then give it to somebody else.
In his office yesterday, if you give him something, it stays. If he buys something and you don't like it, he puts it in his office for the hell of it. He had this Halloween weird, like
the Annabelle
female
doll?
Chucky or whatever with the blacked out eyes staring at me from his bookcase. And I go, why is this here?
Well, it's there because I bought it. I thought it would be cute to put it in my little girl's room.
6 years old.
It turned out that was not a good idea. I had to actually take it out of the house and put it in the truck. It wasn't allowed to stay in the house at all.
But this is who he is. He can't throw it away. So now he has to find a place in his
so I brought it in
office
the
for
office.
this hideous thing.
I was going to give it to one of the girls, but none of them wanted either.
You're a hoarder.
I threw it away yesterday.
I
How
made
can
you throw
say
it
I'm-
away.
You suggested.
No, what I told him was I can always get Craig to do something if I say it's got bad mojo to it. He gets
I don't want bad
superstitious.
luck. Yeah, I don't want
I go,
bad luck.
listen,
I'm a little
that's an evil
superstitious.
doll to have in here when we're trying to
It
do
kinda
well.
but to your credit, it does kind of look a little evil. And I do like watching the horror movies that have the dolls that make everything bad for everyone around them.
Like the porcelain ones?
Yeah, those are scary to me. I don't know why, but they are. So
Who decided to do porcelain? Somebody goes, it'd be a good idea.
Because those are old-fashioned dolls.
Porcelain.
Yeah.
I know, but they were hard.
Yeah, they got to look old-fashioned.
It wasn't like, hey,
You
let's
can't
just...
like throw a Barbie in the corner and go, "Ooh, it's evil Barbie." That's not going to work.
No.
You got to have something that's really old, ancient doll. Like Barbie Malibu is just not going to ever pull it off on a scary movie.
What do you think about real life Barbie? For a while, they were making Barbies with like regular waists and things like that. Like woke Barbie.
Oh, fat Barbie?
Not fat Barbie, just
Yeah.
regular
My
Barbie.
wife gets mad at me. My little girl has a fat Barbie. It's okay.
You sure it's a Barbie and not like one of those weird versions?
No, it's fat Barbie.
Come on, who comes up with that? You think she's happier with fat Barbie than like
No, she doesn't even notice that there's any real difference. It's just
they don't?
different size. The kids, no, they don't know. It's all everyone who gets worked up. It's because the parents are worked up. All right, they're happy they got a doll to play with.
Okay, let's change the sex of this child for 10 seconds. I give my kid fat Spider-Man. Hell no. That kid's going to go, why? Why did you do this to me? I can't play with this.
Yeah, he doesn't look heroic.
No, there's nothing heroic.
He's not.
There's no way the webs are going to hold him.
Swing into the pizza shop.
You're not swinging on that. You weigh 260. You're not. That's like me. I'm not swinging across anything. I'm scared to death of those zip lines that it won't hold me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I think it applies to both. Like Superman looks a little chunky. Looks more like the Shoney's big boy.
If I was a boy, I wouldn't want the chunky version of all the heroes. I would think that would distract me.
Yeah. I go.
Like they're supposed to look like the part, right? You want them to look heroic, and you don't look heroic if you look like you're 2 cheeseburgers away from a heart attack.
Name a male superhero that was big.
Was fat?
Big.
Why are we using the euphemism? They mean fat.
Because there are a lot of...
It's okay to be
Listen,
fat.
I was fat.
Listen, everybody's been fat once.
Listen, I'm still not great, but 40 pounds heavier. I look at pictures of myself, I go, ooh. I hear myself walking, I hear the Godzilla sounds.
Oh yeah, aren't you glad you lost it? Don't you feel better? Don't you have more energy?
I live longer.
Don't you have more energy?
Oh my God, they have a commercial out there right now.
Oh, I saw it.
Oh my God.
You're talking about the one they did during the game.
Oh my God, during the football game.
This fat
No.
MFer gets on my TV
And starts lecturing me
and
not to
starts
tell him.
lecturing me about how it is that I'm supposed to react to seeing his gluttonous face on my screen. Lose the weight. It has never been easier. Lizzo's losing weight now. She's in trouble for losing weight because her entourage or her fans thought that she was going to be the champion of the body positivity movement. But now she's losing weight. Why is she doing it?
Listen, there are medical conditions that some people have. But even with that, we now have shots and everything else that, the shots aren't safe. Well, they're a lot safer than carrying an extra 50 pounds on you.
They get mad when you tell them that it's unhealthy. You're in trouble if you say it's unhealthy. If you present them with actual scientific evidence of the fact that being obese is not healthy for them in the long run, they think that is an attack on them.
Well, I normally don't offer it up, but here's the thing to this dude. I know you're an actor. Could you have seen that waiting room when they're casting that part? And the guy goes, "I have a shot." Oh, look at this dude. You got no shot.
We need somebody.
We need somebody who just looks ridiculous.
Here, that's him. Yeah, there's the guy.
Yeah, it's not. They couldn't get a regular guy who's like, there's a heavy guy in every office. This dude looked like the Michelin man.
This was an obese man. This was absolutely.
This was
obese.
the most unhealthy person I've ever seen in my life. It was like that.
You know what was sad is the guy on the TV was offended that people care enough about him to tell him that he's screwing up.
But it's not him. It's a character.
I understand that, but we see these people in real life too. They are offended that people care enough about, you know what? You should be glad that somebody cares enough to have that uncomfortable conversation with you.
Do you know how many people, I had a friend of mine.
You know how easy it would be to just let you get as big as you want until you die?
I had a friend of mine, Clay, sculptor. In the middle of the night, we were hanging out. It's like 1 a.m. at a comic book convention. And he goes, "Jeff, I got to talk to you about something serious." And I thought somebody died. And he goes, "You are really effing fat."
You never told me this. When was this?
It was San Diego Comic Con.
I have to know. What year?
It was 20,
last year?
2011. And I was there with Dave, who was running my studio at the time, different Dave. And he actually told both of us, he goes, "You two are really effing fat." Now, I was hysterical. Why? Because I knew I was fat. I was comfortable with my eating. Dave, I'm sure, was the most offended person in the world, like lost his mind. And I'm laughing hysterically. But it did hit me a couple years later that he wasn't trying to be mean to me. And at that time, I wonder if I would have taken care of my health 10 years later, what the effect on my longevity is. My joints, like my knees aren't that great now, and I blame it on jumping out of airplanes for the military, but I think it probably had to do with carrying a lot more weight for many years.
Sure.
So when I see a guy like that trying to lecture me, if I'm your friend, dude, let's call him John.
If I'm really
John, if I'm your friend, and I don't say anything to you, I want you to die. I want you to be dead tomorrow. Because if I care 10 seconds for you, I'm going to say, "John, come on, dude. I want you in my life for a long time. This is not okay." Being that grossly overweight is like the same as being on drugs.
Yes.
It's my job as a friend to go.
That is incredibly unhealthy. Stop doing this very, very unhealthy thing to you. Stop. Just stop.
I mean, so we made a little light of it. But the fact is, if you're a good friend, you go, "Hey, listen, I'll walk with you. If I'm not good with you, I'll go on a program with you," because it's easier for two people to succeed than one. And if you've had a good friend, "Well, I can't do it." I've seen people on the shots.
Yeah, I've seen people on the shots.
Let me make it clear. You have Rebel Wilson right now, and they're going, "Oh, she didn't do the shots," or all these other people. And
they don't want to admit they do the shots, but they do the shots.
But the reality is to go, well, later on, you're going to pay. You're going to pay from the weight. You're going to have a heart attack and die tomorrow. Yes, we might find out 20 years from now, this thing might have caused a certain form of cancer and something else like that. But your fat will cause cancer way before this shot. And when you say to me, "Jeff, hey, listen, I did it. I admit it. I couldn't do it because at a certain age, your body doesn't take the weight off as easy." I felt bad having to do it. I didn't want to do it. But you know what? It was the smartest thing I ever did. And I'm okay with it. And if later on in my life, something happens because of these shots, I'm going to go, well, I could have died from a heart attack at 62 rather than have an issue at 78.
That's the same as saying, oh, well, you better not jog because you might get hit by a car while you're out there jogging. Yeah, true. True. That is a possibility.
The guy one of the big marathon runners, where Jim Fixx wrote this book and everything else, and he died running. And people make that joke, oh, he died running. He had died 10 years earlier if he didn't run. So if you don't want the support, if I'm a stranger and I walk up to you and I'm like, hey, Billy Bob, lay off the barbecue, I'm an a-hole for doing that. If Billy Bob is my friend and I don't say it, I'm an a-hole for not saying it. So you want to be mad? Be mad. Fact is, I don't care. I know the world I live in and I want you to live longer. If that's not good enough for you, pound sand.